Hello and welcome to Website Nightmares. I'd like to introduce you to my latest nightmare, MrBottles.com. As you can see, Mr. Bottles' website is very, very cluttered. On one hand, I do appreciate the detail, the amount of effort that has gone into customizing the elements. A really nice, unique header up here, the search form, the need an appraisal here on the piggy, bottle talk, which is something we should talk about later. Buying t-shirts, look at the nice rollover, and a very, very long menu. And the one thing that makes this a challenge to view is the background. This background image right here makes it difficult for us to see this stuff, okay? And read the text. I would rather it cut off at the top or fade out about there so that we can have a plain background and see and read the text easily. The other thing too that is a bit of a challenge is because they've made these really nice buttons. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that I have to scroll down, which is way below the fold, so to speak, and so you're missing half of the buttons. And yes, would it look as unique as if they had just text? No, it wouldn't have that uniqueness, so it's kind of a balance. Now maybe antique bottle collectors in Milwaukee, Wisconsin really aren't worried about cleanliness because they've got a handy dandy little zoomer thing here, which I like, except why is it always to the southeast of the image? And then you have to scroll to get up and view your details so that it's a little bit more of I need to take action kind of stuff in order to see everything. I do like this little return to the top thing. It makes it easy on such a long page. Now, you may sense a little niceness coming from me on this website. Well, part of it is because I am from Wisconsin. And I want to support my fellow Wisconsinites. And overall, despite the clutter, he's got it going on as far as having pictures, having text, having a menu that actually takes action and draws your eye. It's really the background and the clutteredness because of the cluttered feeling because of the background. However, I have saved you from the worst part of it. As you all know, the index page is the most important page. This is your home page of your website. This is the page that 98% of your traffic is going to come to, especially if you've not been optimized. And people are going to come to this page, and you need to do a number of things on the home page. You need to tell them who you are, what you do, and then you need to tell them what to do. There needs to be a very clear call to action, a very clear description of what your site is or an indication of what your site is. And in many ways, they have accomplished it here at Mr. Bottles because you see all the images of antique bottles everywhere. So when you go there, you pretty much know you're going to go be looking at antique bottles like this one or this little cute little piggy bottle and some of these back here. So what's my problem? Well, let's take a look at MrBottles.com homepage, and I bet you'll agree with me.
We have assembled more than 6,000 images of Wisconsin bottles and stoneware here for you. Hundreds of collecting articles and stories in the news and hunt pages. Email to find out what your bottle is worth. If you need a bottle cleaned, the Glass Artisan does meticulous cleaning and is available with that blue bottle in the bathtub over there. Look around to learn more about this one, or this one, or this one. Really, just about any Wisconsin glass or stoneware artifact you can find. Enjoy, and you stay glassy, Milwaukee.
So,
We have assembled
wait.
more than 6,000 images of Wisconsin bottles and
What's
stoneware
the problem
here for you.
here?
Hundreds of
He's
collecting articles and
repeated.
stories in the
And
news
he
and
comes
hunt
up here and
pages.
his head's chopped
Email
off.
to find out what your bottle is worth.
The
If
other
you need a
thing
bottle
is,
cleaned, the
I
glass
can't turn
artisan
off the
does
volume.
meticulous cleaning,
I can't
and it's
stop
available
him.
that blue
There's
bottle in the bathtub
no way of
over
stopping
there.
him except for
Look
going
around
to
to
a
learn
different
more
page.
about this one.
This, my friends, is a big, big, big problem. Because there's a lot of text. I have read it on the home page. That's very useful, very interesting. I'm not going to run out and collect a bunch of antique bottles, but he's got some juice on that homepage, and I can't stand it. Now, is that a bad animation? No, they spent some bucks on it. They had a professional doing the acting. They had a professional actor. They had some good animation with the bottles popping up on his hands. He was pointing in the wrong direction a couple of times, but that's okay. Not always easy to do, and I'm sure that after they made that, maybe they changed some things on the website. But the worst of the worst of the worst is that he does not stop. He will not stop until I leave a page. I was deathly afraid that he was going to show up on all the other pages too. So, Mr. Bottles, if you really want people to come to your site and stay on your site, you need to stop the voiceover dude. The overlay has got to be stopped. Or stoppable. You know, put a little closer on it. That way your current visitors can come to the home page rather than an interior page without feeling that they have to listen to the man again. Okay? So, Mr. Bottles, please fix that animation on the home page. It needs to be fixed now so that we can see about becoming bottle collectors. This, my friends, is a website nightmare.